The richest footballer of each country. Creating a fortune is not that tough being a football player, but sustaining it and growing it surely is. So when you see players well beyond their peaks have huge net worths, a lot of work goes into it. With that said, let us look at some of the richest footballers of each country with a special focus on some of the biggest footballing nations in the game. England. Dave Whelan. England has the most profitable league in the world, and with so much money on the table, some players are bound to make millions. But the richest footballer from England is not who you would expect. It is a gentleman well into his 80s who has built an empire out of scratch. After a respectable career as a fullback playing for Blackburn and Crewe Alexandra, he started his business career with a stall in Wigan. With time, he acquired the sports company JJB Sports and later made DW Sports a household name. He would be known in the Premier League in more recent times as the owner of Wigan Athletic, and during the most successful period in their history, when they won the FA Cup final in 2013. Brazil. Neymar. Being the richest footballer in a country that includes the likes of Kaká and Ronaldo Nazário is no easy feat, but that is exactly what Neymar has achieved. Besides the multi-million deal he gets at PSG, he has attractive brand deals with Puma, Qatar Airways, and Red Bull, making his net worth over $200 million. While he might have had to deal with a heartbreaking end to his World Cup dream, surely he has a lot of money as a consolation. Italy. Francesco Totti. While other Italian legends like Buffon and Pirlo are also multi-millionaires, it is Francesco Totti who takes the cake from Italy. Valued at around $110 million, his wealth was accumulated with multiple brand deals. To be honest, he could have made a lot more money if he made a move to England or Real Madrid, as it was widely reported back in the day. Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else was it going to be, right? While Portugal has a rich footballing heritage with the likes of Eusebio and Luis Figo making their name on the international scale, no one has taken things to the level of Cristiano Ronaldo. With multi-million contracts at European giants like Real Madrid, Juventus, Manchester United and Al Nassr, Ronaldo made a fair share of his fortune on the pitch, but a huge share of his $500 million fortune was made off the pitch, with massive sponsorship deals with leading brands like Nike, KFC, and Tag Heuer, among others. Add to that his hotels, his fragrances, and his blooming underwear business, and his fortune seems to be growing by the day. With a huge deal playing in Saudi, where he is reported to be promised €200 million, he is set for an even brighter future when it comes to finances. France. Mathieu Flamini. Yes, it is the same Flamini who had 2 spells at Arsenal and also turned out for AC Milan. But his greatest spell has been off the pitch in the business world, where he has turned out to be a pioneer. Being concerned about the environment never paid anyone as much as it paid Mathieu Flamini, as his company made a substance that could replace fossil fuels as a source of energy. And being the sole manufacturer of that substance, the wealth of Flamini keeps growing day by day. He is right now the second richest player in the world, having a net worth of around $14 billion. Final word. This list could go on and on as we dissect every single country and then move to regions. For example, Samuel Eto'o is reportedly the richest footballer from Africa, beating the likes of George Weah and Drogba. As for managers, Jose Mourinho takes the cake, as the special one is worth around $120 million. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I'll include more countries on the next one. And don't forget to subscribe. You guys are the biggest motivation.